Oh man, that is hot. Oh, and one last thing. I think that we should show off our humanity while we do this. Alright. Move that. Don't really need anything other than Estus, but hey. So now we enter into the final area of the game and go through this really trippy transportal thing. I don't know. We got these kind of shades of Black Knights. Don't know what's up with that. And we enter the kiln of the first flame. I love this area. Even though from a gameplay standpoint it's incredibly linear and pretty sparse overall, look at everything. All this is covered in ash. Once upon a time, many, many thousands of years ago, this whole place was on fire. This whole place was consumed with the first flame. And now it's kind of empty and hollow. It's kind of a metaphor for all of Lordran. You know, it's once bustling and filled with life, and now dead and empty. So as we walk along, we will encounter a couple enemies, and they may be familiar. That's right. We have a meetup with each of the Black Knights, or each of the types of the Black Knights, I should say. They've all got their own weapons, and these ones respawn. So you can farm them for infinite materials, and you can kill them over and over in an attempt to get their weapons. Also, they're really great practice for parrying, which I'm going to show off just briefly. So, bam! Oh, so good. So, if you've been playing through the game and you've had trouble parrying, this is a place that is specifically designed to teach you how to parry. Because, hint hint, you're going to want it for the final boss. Final boss, significantly easier when you are able to parry. Nothing up here. But I really want to have the Great Shield of Artorias as part of my final build here. So I'm not going to be parrying these knights and the final boss. But if you're having trouble with the final boss, learn to parry and practice on these knights. There's an item over there. And you can hear the wind just reinforcing just how empty this place is. And this is where you get the Black Knight set, by the way. If you ever wanted to cosplay as a Black Knight, you got the set there, and you've got the weapons accessible to you by grinding. By the way, Solaire's here. So if you complete Solaire's quest line and save him from the Sunlight Maggot, he will appear as a summonable NPC for the final boss. And I just couldn't resist. I gotta have him along. Now, I've never actually done the final boss with Solaire. I don't know how helpful he's going to be. He might just be a distraction, and that's fine. Nice lightning spears, bro. Yeah, and all these knights drop various crafting materials for any kind of weapon you could want to make. Nice. All right. Final boss, here we come. This is Gwyn, Lord of Cinder. The man/god who once ruled over Anor Londo and Lordran in general. Now, if you believe that Solaire is Gwyn's firstborn, then this is an especially poetic summon. You know, finally getting some closure, maybe, for Solaire. Oh! I love the piano music. It's melancholy. You know, after all the, intense choral music, this is just a piano. Again, it feels very simple and empty compared to the rest of the game. Because Gwyn has been just consumed by the fire. Became an empty husk. And now he's gone forever. Good work, Solaire. And so we are faced with a choice. Choice posed by the two serpents. We can either rekindle the first flame and reignite the Age of Fire. But fires fade, and it's all going to come to an end again eventually. On the other hand, we can leave. We become the Dark Lord, usher in an age of humanity, the Age of Dark.
My lord, bless thy safe return. Let Kath and Framt serve your highness. We are here to serve your highness.
But we've seen what the Dark has done. It mutated Manus into a primal, angry being. We've seen it consume Ulasil.
Let true dark be cast upon the world.
Is darkness really all that great?
Our Lord hath returned.
Is it really what we want? I don't know if there's a right answer here. For a while, I thought maybe the Dark Lord ending was the good ending, but I'm not so sure anymore.